This is my trip to the 2025 Kentucky State Fair. My first stop was Dragon's Breath, which sold ice cream top of these cereal puffs dipped in ice. When eaten, vapor comes out the mouth. But it didn't hurt at all, despite me usually being pretty sensitive to cold foods. Weirdly enough though, the thing that I ended up remembering the most was the pretzel pieces on top, because I had just never tried pretzel pieces on ice cream before, and was like, this is so good, why have I not been doing this before? Combined with the Oreo pieces, it was just, like, such a good texture. Overall, extremely good, even if I ended up getting impressed for a completely different reason than the intended reason. Next was a petting zoo. There's a place to watch eggs hatching, a variety of farm animals to pet, an entire duck slide, and the guy.
Poor guy looks so sad.
The art gallery was absolutely massive, and there were so many pieces that I may just make it into its own video, so here are just a few of the clips from me walking up and down the aisles. I also checked out one of my favorite sections, the plants. The succulents specifically are my favorites and inspire me to put together my own little pot someday. I just love them so much. All the ideas are really creative and cute. Now I have my first complaint, and this really bothered me, the baked goods section. Plenty of beautiful cakes, cookies, pies, and more. Nothing about the artist's work itself, but rather what was done with them. Quick heads up if you have a weak stomach. At the time I was visiting, every other piece had mold on it. Some just barely had any at all, but others, like the fruit pies, were nearly completely taken over by mold. All this food going to waste is extremely annoying, and I understand that those grading the food can't eat more than a bite or two, or they'd be there a really long time and getting pretty full pretty fast. But I would have rather missed out on this section entirely, knowing the food went to at least someone rather than rotting for the sake of display. If you were considering submitting a baked good to the fair, maybe don't do that. Give your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, really literally anyone the food. At least that's what I'd rather do than seeing its fate be this. We were gonna get a small snack and then make our leave when this happened.
So, it's about to pour down rain. My hat flew off. So, we're getting inside.
We still ended up getting a snack though, and I decided to try these fried mac and cheese balls from Cheesy Does It. I was recommended to try the marinara sauce to dip them in, and they were super good. We did decide to make a run for it and made it back to the car in time to beat the storm, and thus concluded our first day at the fair. Yes, first day.